Here we are live.
Yay.
Happy solstice, women.
Happy solstice, ladies, goddesses.
Oh, so good to be here. Wait, okay, got it. Okay. So good to be here. So good to be connecting with you women here in the community. And if you're watching the replay, sending you so much love wherever you are. I'm Ashley Sunshine coming to you from Denver, Colorado. And this
And
is
I
Georgia.
am Georgia, and I'm coming from live in London.
Amazing. And we are going to guide about a 45-minute winter solstice ceremony where we'll be meditating down into the cave of the Great Mother to be held by her and to really prepare ourselves to move through this threshold as we step into the end of 2024, into this Yule portal of the darkest night of the year, and to really just get cozy and comfortable with ourselves, to fill ourselves with self-love. So thank you for joining. And if you're joining live or on the replay, comment below, tell us where you're tuning in from. And if you would like to share your intentions for this portal or for this ceremony, we would love, love, love to hear it and connect with you. So we're just going to start by introducing ourselves and talking a bit about the summer solstice, the winter solstice, and and it's the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. So any sisters who are watching from there, just honoring you in the longest day of the year. It's so interesting to feel the different elements as they are different places in the world. And then we're going to go into meditation. We'll do some journaling questions. So make sure you have a journal and a pen with you, and a candle, some crystals, maybe cacao, maybe something nice to drink. And if you're watching the replay and just want to pause this so you can really set up your space, that would be highly recommended. So you just feel so cozy and comfortable and let yourself just slide into this winter solstice portal from here. So in Denver right now, it's 11 a.m. and in London, it's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And in Israel, it's 8 p.m. So in some parts of the world, we're already in that darkness of the night. And for some parts of the world, we're still in the light and preparing ourselves for that longest night of the year. So I just love, I've been running women's circles for the last 8.5 years. And I really love just honoring the natural holidays, right? And it's interesting how in the Gregorian calendar and in different religions and spiritual traditions, there are holidays that are very much close or weaved into the natural holidays. And it's actually one of my beliefs that Christmas was originally the 21st. And in order to divert our beliefs and attention from the feminine, because the feminine is the cyclical nature of our earth and our moon and our sun. The feminine is the deep connection with nature and the reverence for the natural world and the nourishment of the natural world. And the masculine energy is more of the goal oriented, more of the structural and like steady energy. And I believe that the world really used to be focused on the power of the feminine to bring life and to nurture life. And it's like the feminine was revered as the spiritual teachers. Not that necessarily it was women that were the spiritual teachers, because both men and women have the feminine energy, but that it was that feminine cyclical energy that was the primary teacher of how to navigate this reality and how to really make the most out of this life. And so the 21st was a natural holiday in alignment with the longest night of the year, in alignment with the miracles that happen as we go into the darkness, as we let go of what we think we know, come into the no thing, come into the void, and allow the miracles to rise up and the true kind of just the truth of the universe to rise up through that, right? To take the ego mind and the human planning out of things so that we can really allow spirit and nature to drive us. And now Christmas, I believe, was actually moved to the 25th and focus on the sun, the S-O-N, the Son of God, as opposed to the sun, S-U-N, right? Which is, the real giver of life that we know, and the Son of God being, yes, maybe he was a physical person, but it's a myth, it's not a fact that he gives life to the world. The fact is that the S-U-N gives life to the world, right? And that's what we're here to revere and to honor and to connect with the power of, right? So it's really interesting how all these holidays are around these actual nature portals. And so there's so many women around the world, including me, who have woken up to like, wow, I want to commemorate the earth holidays. I want to feel into the energy of the full moon, of the new moon, of the solstices, of the equinoxes, and really feel what that means for me. And so for me, going into winter solstice is a time to go inward. The darkness is a symbol to not go outside, right? Because we can't see, we can't navigate with our usual eyes. So it's calling us to close those eyes or to go into the darkness, to light just one candle, right? And then be able to see with our other eye, with our inner eye. And sometimes this can be really scary because there's a lot of turmoil inside for many of us. And so what's been so sweet for me over the years to connect with, including myself when I feel turmoil, my inner being that makes it difficult to actually close my eyes and go inward, is to connect to the Great Mother's love, to the cave, to the sweat lodge, to the temescal, to the real darkness, right? Where you literally can't see anything. And in the first few moments of that, it's disorienting, it can cause panic, it can cause unease. But after a few moments, it's like your body knows what that is, and your body adjusts. And all of a sudden, we're not distracted anymore by the outside world. And all of a sudden, we get to feel what we see with our inner eye. And for me, that's the power of this. But in order to really see from our inner eye, we have to feel the love that there is for us and acknowledge and surrender into the love that there is for us in this world. And that's the power of connecting to the Great Mother. And so this is such a portal, such a powerful time to receive that Great Mother energy. And so my intention for this session and for myself is to just really feel that love surrounding us, moving forward into the coming year, where it's more important than ever to remember the love and bring the light of our own hearts to this world. So that's my 2 cents. I'm so interested in what the winter solstice means to you. So if you'd like to share in the comments, and G, I'd love to hear your take.
Thank you, Ash. I love that so much. And yeah, on that note, just how powerful this night is to celebrate being woman and how we are cyclical and our natural nature is cyclical. And so tonight is an opportunity for us to come back to our natural selves and to connect with nature and to connect with that feminine energy and to connect to our energy. And so for me, the winter solstice really is that going inside of ourselves, just as animals do. You know, animals in winter, it's the end of the year, it's the time where we really deserve to slow everything down, to go into our inner cave, to slow everything down, and to, yeah, turn off that logical mind and connect to our body, to the wisdom of our body that is always sending us so many messages. But sometimes in this modern day age with technology and phones and laptops and constantly being needed or giving our energy out, sometimes we forget to listen to her. So tonight for me is all about going inwards into that inner cave of our body, of this incredible vessel that is the home of our soul, and just being in that silence, just being that embodiment piece. And it's so powerful and it's such medicine. And to also allow whatever's supposed to come to be there. And just as you said, Ash, it's not always easy. It might feel uncomfortable, but I love that idea of dancing with the darkness and the dark feminine and creating that space for her to come out too, for the new year energy of when we want to use our voice, when we want to tap into new visions to come, where we want to come alive. But in order to do that, we have to rest our soul, fill up our own cup, and allow us to just be where we are and be with our energy. And thinking about going inwards as animals go into caves, I'm really connecting to the womb energy, this creatrix of life that's always sending us really powerful messages and just allowing us to really, really deeply connect to our inner world because there's so much there. And I think sometimes we're afraid of the darkness. We're afraid of our own darkness, but we can't have the light without the dark. And so just as I think it's bluebells, just as, those flowers that you see that bloom in the depths of winter, or a lotus flower that blooms out of the mud, like we have to really be with the dark in order to have the light. And that's what tonight feels like for me too, giving ourselves an opportunity to just really, nothing else matters, and to connect, that women all over the globe are doing this too, and creating that heart soul connection with the divine feminine, but really allowing ourselves to be with the darkness, or those areas of ourselves that sometimes we don't shine a light on, and loving them and giving them compassion and honoring them, because that's also part of who we are and part of our magic. So that kind of alchemy of dancing in the dark, that's what this solstice feels like for me.
Amen, amen. I just want to say hello to Hila, hello to Nat,
Yay.
and those that are joining us, and just let us know what your intention is here for tonight, and how you connect to the winter solstice energy.
And maybe you have a favorite way of celebrating, or a favorite mantra or intention, like you said, share with us. We'd love to hear from you.
Okay, so let's get ready for our Great Mother meditation. So you can do this laying down or seated. If you're in the nighttime, then I encourage you to turn off all the lights and maybe have just one candle lit, so that you can really just feel that darkness. And you might want to start this meditation by just gazing at the candle and eventually closing your eyes. So just do what feels good for you and get yourself prepared. And I will actually just grab some water. So in one moment, we'll start.
And if you're joining in now, or you're going to watch the replay, just a reminder to, get cozy, get comfy, put on some cozy clothes, really create your sacred space that's going to nourish this night and this ritual for you.
Thank you. Yes. And Ella's here. Hi, Ella. She said to rest and find my way forward in the dark.
I love that.
Amen. Amen. Okay. So go ahead and move your shoulders, roll your shoulders out. Take a moment to just stretch your body, roll your hips, roll your shoulders, your neck, stretch out your face. Make some funny faces, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch your arms. Take some nice deep breaths. And just go ahead and place your hands on your body, wherever it feels good for you. Maybe on your head, maybe you want to just kind of caress your hair, or rub your shoulders, or just place your hands over your face. Just take a moment for that self-touch, self-love. And as you do it, breathing and activating your hands of light, as you just really pour love and light over your body, seeing your own light, seeing your own self-love and self-appreciation and your ability to really give that to yourself. No matter what you're going through today, no matter what's on your heart today, no matter what you're feeling, just those hands, just accepting it all. Any anxiousness or any tension, just thanking that anxiety, thanking that tension, thanking that those feelings and sensations for carrying information for you, thanking every part of you, the joy. And let's take our hands together in prayer and rub our hands together. We're going to rub and see how we can create heat, even in the dark, even in the cold. We can create heat with our hands. So rub, 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 rub. Keep rubbing. Keep rubbing. And then slow it down and feel the vibration between your two hands. That energy and power you created. And then slowly begin to peel the hands away from each other. And if you can open your eyes and just look between your hands as they face each other, maybe you can see the energy that's connecting your two hands. Maybe you can see that light that surrounds you in your aura. And then taking those hands and placing them over your eyes in a symbol of closing down the two normal eyes to open the inner eye. And take one more deep breath into your third eye, bringing that intention to open the third eye. And then taking your hands down your body and just sliding those hands down the head, neck, and shoulders, down the body. You're just clearing your body of any excess tension or energy, and then shake it out the hands. You can throw it to the fire. And just do that a couple more times, sliding those hands down the body, just really helping the body release. One last layer before we go even deeper inward. And one more time, shaking that excess into the fire, out the window. Closing down the eyes, coming into presence. Deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out through the mouth. One more time, big breath in. Oh. And then finding that rhythmic breath through your nose. If at any point you feel you want to release, you can feel free to make sound. You can feel free to open your mouth. Otherwise, just breathing through the nose. Feeling your own central channel from the tailbone to the crown and breathing up from the base all the way to the crown. And then breathing back down from the crown to the base, resting the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lengthen from the tail to the crown. Exhale, softening the muscles, the bones. Inhale, find even more length. Find even more space in your body. Exhale, softening down. And stay with the breath. And anytime your mind wanders or anything comes into your field that you don't want to be focusing on right now, just come back to that breath and imagine the breath just pushing out anything you don't want to focus on. And bringing our awareness down to our roots, our hips, pelvic floor, relax anal muscles, relax legs and feet, growing roots down into the earth. Breathing your roots down through the soil, the bedrock, the underground rivers, down through the minerals and crystal kingdoms, and down into the lava plasma layers, and into the core crystal of Mother Earth. And breathing down into that core crystal of Mother Earth. Just really establish that connection right now. Breathe into that connection and see if you can even synchronize the beating of your heart with the heart of that central crystal, with the beat of Mother Earth's heart. Imagine that your heartbeat synchronized with Mother Earth's heart. Allow yourself to soften even more. And then retrieving that love, bringing that love from that heart of Mother Earth up into your roots, to your legs, your feet, your hips. And breathing that love up and into your sacral chakra, your womb, your ovaries, your yoni, or your etheric womb. And bring that loving Mother Earth energy up into your solar plexus, surrounding your solar plexus with love. And bringing that energy up to your heart, surrounding your own heart with Mother Earth's love. And really feel that admiration of your own heart, that Mother Earth adores you like her very, very beloved child. And see her admiring your courageous human journey. See her admiring your heart and your love and your capability for love. Feel her admiration of your heart's desires and of your journey. Good. And then breathing up into your throat, that mother love all the way to the throat, to your voice. Feeling the love and admiration and honor for your voice. And feel the love and admiration for your third eye, for your visions, for your truth, for your dreams. And then opening your crown chakra, breathe all the way up into your crown. Deep breath all the way up. 1,000-petaled lotus blooming on your crown, opening up to receive the light of your higher self. And letting the higher self flood down into the body like a waterfall of crystalline light. And as you breathe, the higher self light floods into every cell of your body and helps you sprout your wings from your back and shoulders. And feeling those wings, your earth angel wings, your earth fairy wings. And let the wings flap and just clear your space even more. Clear the room from anything you don't want to be focusing on now. And wrap those wings around your body with love and tenderness and comfort, giving you strength for whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you need to step into in your life. You got this. And with those wings wrapped around you tight as you feel safe and secure, allow your mind to drop down into the womb and breathe into your belly. Soften and relax your belly. Let it get big. Let it be broad and wide. And going down, 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 down into the dark of the womb, wrapped in the Great Mother's love. Great Mother, take us to that place deep within your womb where I may know nothing and be reborn anew. Great Mother, take us to that place deep within your womb where we may know nothing and be reborn anew. Great Mother, please take our world deep within your womb so we may know nothing and be reborn anew. Recognizing your womb as a mirror of the Great Mother's womb. And allow yourself to be in that darkness, be in that void. Breathe into the no thing. And in these next few moments, we'll just breathe in that quiet place. And if you have distracting thoughts or discomforts in the body, just continue to breathe into it so you can spend just even a few seconds, a few moments in that silence and darkness. Challenge yourself to stay there, to be there. We'll just take a moment of silence for all of us to feel, to receive the love from the Great Mother, and perhaps to receive any guidance or wisdom. But first, just go there to the no thing. Go deeper into your cave. You are loved. You are guided. You are held. You are safe. Go deeper into your cave. And we can trust that when we go into the cave, the light will always come again. The beautiful, miraculous snow will fall. The sun will rise. And feel what it's like to experience that miracle of the sunrise, of the snowflakes, of life stirring. And see how you would look at that miracle when you know nothing. And you're straight out of the darkness of the womb, where your ego is quiet and the pure awareness. The light of consciousness is all there is. Let your inner smile light up your body as we know that together as a sisterhood, from the place of no thing, we are just in love and entranced and in rapture with the beauty of this world, the beauty of the multi-worlds, the infinite possibility of creation and play. And just feel us as a sisterhood rising together from the cave, emerging into the world renewed, loved, cared for, and clean. Clean from judgment, clean from doubt, and full of awe. And feel what it's like to just link arm in arm with your sisters, to feel the circle of light, and to feel each of our own unique gifts and offerings to the circle, that none of our characters could ever be replaced, that each of us has a unique light and unique gifts just naturally without even trying. And let's breathe together as a sisterhood, 3 deep breaths, arm in arm, womb to womb, heart to heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Bringing our hands together at our heart center, honoring ourselves and honoring each other, thanking each other for being brave to go into the darkness tonight, honoring each other for each of our own unique challenges and own unique journeys that we're here to take, and thanking each other for those journeys so that we have the material to share with each other. Let's bring our thumbs to the third eye, honoring our collective vision for a beautiful world, for world peace, for all hearts to have the space to be in this world. Whatever your prayers are, just bringing them here with love, with hope, with awe, with wonder, with knowing. And let's bring the arms up to the sky, big breath in, stretch up, and release and open. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back. And if you would like to have a drink or just say a blessing to your water and have a drink, you can go ahead and do so.
And if anything came up for you that you want to share, please feel free to write in the comments, or if you saw a particular color or a vision or just how it felt for you.
I want to know what your wings looked like. You would like to share if they were angel wings or fairy wings. And yeah, I would love to hear. Okay, so when you're ready, grab your journal and pen, and we'll just do some writing.
And as we're going into our own cave, and really giving ourselves the opportunity to tap inwards. Tonight, journaling is ever more poignant and medicinal. And so just let, maybe the experience from the meditation, just let what wants to come out, come out. So we're going to have 2 journaling prompts tonight to really help us get into that energy. And our first journaling prompt is what am I leaving behind that I'm not carrying through into the next portal? So what am I really saying goodbye to, releasing and leaving behind this portal as I go into the next? What's ready to be released? Thanking it with love, but saying goodbye. With that, feeling as feeling as feeling as really feel yourself about to enter that new portal and leaving it behind. And if you haven't finished that journaling prompt yet, please take time to really, really dive into that with intentionality. And our next prompt is what makes me feel most coziest on the longest night of the year, on the solstice? What makes me feel most cozy and warm and nourished? And if it's helpful also to write in the comments, then also please do, because we'd love to hear. just finishing up that thought or phrase or sentence, and again, please dive into that more and continue if you want to afterwards. And feel free to share what makes you feel most coziest tonight. I know that I'm definitely going to be making a warm cup of cozy cacao for sure, and a hot bubble bath, and some soulful goddess music that wraps me in that hug and wraps me in those wings.
Yeah, share too that, I've been the same, like warm fuzzy socks and like a lot of fur. One of my good friends said to me one time that she asked spirit to stamp fur on her karma. Meaning that, like, in every reincarnation or every situation she's in, may there be a lot of fur, please. And I loved that kind of way of putting it, like fur is forever stamped on my karma. Just to have that fuzzy fluffiness around us always. And may all of us just have that fluffy fuzziness wherever we go, especially today. Um, and I just, it makes me a bit nostalgic for my home because I have so many fluffy, fuzzy things. And if I was home, I would make myself like the fluffiest corner I ever saw, and just be
Yeah.
there with candles and hot chocolate and hot cacao. Um, and maybe, yeah, just some nice music to set me up to go within. And I will definitely be doing that in any case here for sure. And actually, tonight I'm meeting with a girlfriend to make candles, and she has a lot of fluffy stuff. So, actually, maybe my dream will come true.
Love that. Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. And
yeah.
I want to share too what I wanted to be released. And I'd love to hear you ladies in the comments too to like open the discussion. But my need to know is what I wrote down. Um, and resistance and self-judgment to my own anxiety. Like last night, I was experiencing anxiety a little bit and I started judging myself for it. And then I actually went into the anxiety and retrieved what it was trying to tell me, and it was amazing. But, I want to release that kind of step beforehand where I start judging myself or thinking something's wrong with me because I have anxiety, but rather welcoming it like I welcome an old friend, welcoming all of those emotions like I welcome an old friend, because they are all my old friends. Yeah. And yeah, just like that need to know is also that mistrust in spirit for me. And even though it's fun to know and I like planning and I like being organized, it's like when I start to get to that place of struggle or forcing to know, that's when I lose my center. And so to come back to trusting spirit, releasing any distrust in my body. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes.
Me, I'm releasing really old programming that still likes to wiggle its way up around, around being a woman and what that's supposed to be like or show up as, or the shoulds. Really releasing that and reminding myself of the woman that I am, and also really that comes with conditioning around my body and really releasing judgment and criticism of ways that I would get frustrated, or if it doesn't work, or how it's supposed to look. Just really releasing that to create that space of going inwards and just loving the fuck out of her and really like making love to her.
Oh, so nice, so good, so cozy. And so let's close our beautiful circle here in a prayer. And so if you would like to do a water prayer, it's a beautiful way to add your prayers to the ecosystem. Um, And so by speaking the prayers into the water can hear you, the water remembers. And so when you drink the water, you also drink your prayers. And when you pour the water to the soil or give it to a plant to drink, you're kind of sending those prayers into the ecosystem. So, however you like to pray, however, this is a non-denominational space. So, just really, yeah, even taking a bit of that water to anoint yourself with is really nice and just blessing yourself, connecting to your breath, opening up. Thank you, Great Mother, for your infinite love. Thank you for seeing me as a child of God, as a child of earth. I feel your admiration of me. I feel your admiration of us. And I thank you. Thank you to the fabric of this very existence, to the cosmos, for this opportunity to be in life. We honor life as a community. We treasure life. We're grateful for life. And we ask God, Spirit, Holy Sophia, to support us in going into the darkness tonight and going into the threshold to the next year. May you help humanity to release its hold on knowing and ego and struggle, and wash us with your wave of peace and light. May we all please find a cozy place to be tonight. May all beings be cozy and held and warm. And we ask to hear the heart's prayers of all the sisters here in the Goddess Moon Temple, in our communities, and in the world.
And to that power of the Sisterhood Collective, and through our feminine cycles and death and rebirth, dark nights of the soul, to create the new, to create the light. And Mother Earth is also going through a dark night of the soul, and may tonight be that long, dark night to make space for the light that is coming and for the healing.
Mm. May we be guided by the wisdom of our ancestors and remember that they're here as a team supporting us. And may we be guided by the light of the generations to come, and that their souls are here as well, supporting us and guiding us. For all the sisters' prayers, we raise up our water, we raise up all the prayers. We can drink our water if you like. From the heart to the mind, to our words kissing the thumbs, through the breath reaching up, and out through our actions.
And so it is.
Thank you, sisters, for joining. And if you want to go deeper into visioning the coming year and stepping into the power and the energy of the next year with your dreams, your visions, and the desires of your ancestors, next week on the 27th, Gia and I will be running a full moon and winter solstice dream circle. And this is a paid experience, so it's private on Zoom, and it's $25 on the early bird until the 25th, until Christmas. And then after that, it goes up to $35. So it's a really juicy, intimate 2.5 hour space where we'll get a chance to meditate, to journal, and to share our visions together as a sisterhood. to connect to our dreams. And so, if you're going to be joining and between now and then, you want to start keeping track of your dreams or just try to remember some dreams because they're really important to guide the coming year. And also to envision more of what you want to create. And so this portal right now is really about being and getting cozy and releasing. And then as we step into next week and the next few weeks, as the light gets brighter, we can start to bring into light the visions for the coming year. So we're going to pop a link below. If you're interested, please let us know. If you want to get in the early bird, come join us. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the 27th at 8 p.m. Israel.
And
And
our online circles have just, especially recently, become so powerful, with connecting us wherever we are around the world, and that it is this safe space to receive love and reflection from one another, to feel inspired by one another, to practice using our voices, to practice believing in creating those dreams and visions and allowing for them to come true and to into fruitfulness. It's also the final full moon of the year. So, ladies, if you really want to cement that energy, and the full moon is when we really tap into what we're letting go of. So, we're going to go deeper into what we did tonight. It's going to be a really powerful way to really mark that ending, to welcome in the energy of 2024. So, you really don't want to miss this special opportunity.
yeah, especially if you're starting any new projects or you have some visions or dreams that are really coming to you, it'll be a great way to like speak it into the sisterhood and be really supported and inspired and encouraged to, yeah, feel that team behind you as you envision and be a firster into the coming era, the coming golden age, as I like to think about it.
Yeah, and to really give yourself the opportunity, to have a night of self-care and sisterhood and soul nourishment, to also reflect on the year that's been, and really through our journaling prompts and through our powerful ceremony, to really be proud of the things that we've been through, to honor the cycles that we've been through in the year. And it's going to be a really powerful ceremony. So
Yeah. So be in touch with us, let us know, and check out the
yeah,
link below. And sending you all so much love and many, many
so
blessings.
much love. Happy
Namaste.
solstice, ladies.
Happy solstice. I will figure this out one day.